sprint is
I was
I
about to
would
say, you talking about the sprint. I don't know what a sprint is. I don't even know
a
what to ask that.
So if you're developing, I think of a sprint as a timeline for building a feature. So if I want to introduce credit cards to an app, as an example, we can say, based on, we have 4 developers, and in order to do everything that we wrote out that requires for credit cards, it needs to be able to take Visa, MasterCard. It needs to be able to automatically take a picture and load the data. We've listed out our requirements. Based on the requirements we have, it's going to take us, 8 hours of requirement. Each sprint is like a block of time. So a sprint is maybe 32 hours of work. And so you block that to do the incremental improvement, you block it out into a certain number of hours of work. So each sprint, depending on how many developers you have, can be a certain amount of hours. On one of my projects, we have 1 developer. So a sprint is 40 hours worth of work. So whatever he can do in 40 hours, we chunk that out. And then we introduce that functionality into the app, and we start all over again. Because he's one person, and the reality is he can only do a certain amount of work. So as we define what needs to be done, we chop it up into portions that fit into a sprint. Some people do 2-week sprints. Some people do 3-week sprints. At our old company, we were doing 4 and 5-week sprints. I mean, I don't know. 4 and 5 is ridiculous because it's supposed to be quick.